Yo guys, what is up and welcome back to Anime Kingdom. Today we were going to do a 24-hour video, but I think a 12-hour video will be a lot better simply because I'm not where I want to be. And if I do a 24-hour video, I'm not going to be making much progress. So I think a hard 12-hour grind video will definitely help us make some progress and try and catch back up. And we were just spinning and ended up getting Primordial on this guy, which is super sick. So we can actually remove this 25. Hopefully I remove the right one. There we go. And then he's doing a big amount already. There we go. So this guy's all the way up here at 119. He would be doing a little bit more, but this guy does have a sword. I'll keep him with the sword right now. I don't really care. This guy's off the team. 10, 9, 10. This guy 10, 10, 10 on the team. This guy 10, 10, 9. Well, I thought we had somewhere. Yeah, this guy 10, 8, 10. He should probably be on the team. I don't care though. It's not that big of a deal. Okay. We also have a an overlord on this guy. We could try and get this guy, but we do need better stats on him. We also do have 2 god ninjas. If we get one more, we could possibly prestige them, and that would be pretty good. I mean, we can also prestige more of these guys. Let's go to the last world and prestige. I wonder, can I double prestige a unit? Increase, maybe. Or maybe I have to prestige. I mean, I guess we'll see. But maybe I have to have 3 prestiged shadows or 3 prestige secrets in order to prestige one. Nope. Apparently I can prestige them twice. I guess we'll see. It will take a while though. So we're not going to be having that for right now, which is tough. Okay, we're not going to be using that guy. Let's merge a couple. There we go. Another 2-star, 28%. Not bad. We'll keep it on this guy for now, so he's not too bad. We can also go, didn't we already get a thing on this guy? Yeah. He's already pretty good. Okay. Well, what we need to do is do some defenses, which I don't even know if we're necessarily going to do the defenses because I don't think that they're that good. We can do the altar. I mean, we could also buy that with Robux, but we could do the altar, which would be good. You have 3 new choices and you can choose one of them. Or we're going to do defense, which is okay. We do need the aura from here. That would be nice. The other stuff is okay. We'll try and just wait for a while and do this whenever we just get a little bit stronger and we have a couple better people that will help us. Our DPS right now is looking like 1.33 billion. Not terrible. We did just lose our big damager, honestly, but that's fine. Yeah, so we can do a dungeon and we can do raids, blah blah blah. All right, so what do I need right now for the raids? I mean, I can't do much. We have a 2 billion stuff, so that's probably off the thing. We're not gonna be able to do this. We could probably do this one, and I think I will do this one simply for the fact that I can get the stuff I need from these guys. There we go. Drops. And by the stuff I need, I do mean all of the materials to spin the trades and everything. Alright, yeah, let's sit here and I'll see you guys back once we're done with this. And then later on we can spin on this guy. We can also open up both of these portals later. Blah, 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 blah. We shall see. Alright guys, 145 material, not too shabby. Let's take that. We'll just actually... I was going to say we could save it, but no, we're not going to save it. Not the second one, 3rd world. Wait, maybe the 2nd world. Have we made this guy shiny yet? No, he's not even a shiny. Okay, so we're definitely going to need to make him shiny, but I think more importantly than making him a shiny, get him to a 10 on attack damage first, because then he'll actually be useful. And if we make him a shiny and his bad stats either way, he's not going to be on the team. So this is definitely first. Alright guys, we got to 20. There we go. So we got 0.1 luck. The next one is probably what? An equip? A star. Okay, so we do need that one. We can maybe try and get that around the end of our 24-hour grind. We also do need this to defeat 150 portals. We're not getting that anytime soon. Earn more damage by defeating more enemies. Defeat 10 defense. Okay, so I think I'm about to hop out of here and go do a defense. While we're doing our thingy, my bobber. Just because I do want the aura from the defense. No one got anything. Alrighty. Alright, let's go over here and try to do the defense. Alright, and there we go. We didn't get much, but we did get some materials. A bunch of these stand things, which are really nice as well. Alright, we have... Does it show us? No. We actually have to go into our inventory. Okay. We have 2 of the spheres. I'm imagining you can get multiple of the same one as well. So that's going to be pretty unfortunate. And then over here we have stands. We can do this. We can just spin, put this guy in the vault, and then start spinning. Auto spin for the world, which is what, a 1 in 1,000? I'm assuming it's about a 1 in 1,000, so maybe we can get that. Okay, and then I guess actually right now everyone's trying to do a dungeon, so I'm gonna go do a dungeon first because we can just get some more materials, which is nice. Okay, guys, we just ran a couple of portals. We ran a, can you join these after? No. We ran a Broly and an Icarus. We didn't get anything, so let's go over here. And let's spin all of our arrows, or stands. There we go, over here. Put this guy in the vault and spin for maybe a mythic would be really, really nice right about now. I also don't know what it does. I don't know if it would give us drops or just more damage or more yen or anything like that. But I imagine it's probably pretty good. Alright guys, we did not get anything there. We'll keep our thing back on. Okay, so I guess next all we wanted to do is go over here. I don't know why I keep going to 2. It's at 3. And we want to just spin for our guy right here. Get something good. 10s on this guy. And then after this, I guess what I'm going to do is just go run a couple of dungeons. Go run a couple of portals, raids, all that stuff. To try and make it just a little bit more progress. I think the goal for this video is obviously to try and get a little bit stronger, but to get maybe 2.5-ish billion. I think that would be really, really good. It would definitely help us out a bunch. And that being said, like I said earlier, I think the main thing is swords. We definitely need more swords. Our units are not great anymore, but the scaling of units is not crazy, so getting more swords will definitely help out with a bunch. So swords would be a really, really, really big thing. I'm probably not going to be doing that many portals or anything. Maybe Icarus portals, but the Broly portals I can't complete. The dungeons I might do a couple, you know, try and get the ores from there and everything like that, but just try and do a bunch of raids and dungeons pretty quickly to see if I can't get any swords would be, I think, the best bet to get a little bit stronger. Alright guys, well we do have 10 on this guy's hit damage, so we will be making this guy shiny soon, and he'll be better than this guy, which will be very, very nice. Yeah, we also have to level him up, make him shiny and stuff. He'll be on the team. Alright, so what I have to do now is, first of all, wait for this to be done prestiging. We have 4 hours. Okay, so we've been playing for about like an hour and a half, 2 hours. If we just want to look here, general time played, we've played for 367 hours, so we'll be done at like 371 or something like that. 372. We've been playing for a bit. But what we need to do is dungeons, raids, not really defenses. I don't think I'm going to be doing very many defenses, but dungeons and raids a lot. Some portals if we get. So I'm going to continue on doing, first of all, putting the drops on. Boom. And we also need to go level up those guys in just a minute. But I'm going to continue to be doing the Bizarre Desert because it does give the materials I am looking for our guy. There we go. We also do need more gems in order to increase our size for our auto attack as well. Alrighty guys, we are back in grinding, and we've done a couple of portals. We've done a couple of the raids. We've gotten a decent amount of stuff from there, a decent amount of everything else, a couple more defenses. We just need 3 more of them, which isn't too bad. Alright, we also can go over here, free crystals. Boom, there we go. Nice. If we go back over to area 9, we actually did make our best guy again. We have another 5 hours, so we've been playing for about 15 hours already. It's fine. But this guy will come out with hopefully a 3. I don't use this Shadow Monarch anymore, so I think it's fine. But let's go over to area 3 and spin this guy's stats right here. And the reason I spun on this guy instead of this guy, or I spun for the gangster more, is because I AFK'd overnight. Because I can AFK overnight there. I cannot AFK overnight for the God Ninja at the last world yet. But let's spin for a 9-9. See if we can get that. We do have like a 1.5k or something like that. And then we can make this guy shiny and everything if we do get that as well. Alright, so I just spun on all of my guys. God Ninja didn't really get anything. This guy at 10,997 and this guy at 10,997 as well. We do have 152 of those and 700 of those. So once we get maybe like 2k, I'll come back and spin for some pins on that guy. But it's looking okay. If we equip best, he's not on the team. But he's not on the team because he's not max level. So we're gonna go get him max level real fast. Let's put that, I hope that's the right one. Yeah, it is on this guy. There we go. And then we can go over here to 6. Yep. And then we can put an armament on him. We have 889. So we're gonna spin for a legendary or better. I think we should be able to get a mythic here for decently lucky. We have been decently lucky before. Hopefully we can get the mythic, or even the secret would be very, very nice. I'm gonna spin until I have about like 500, 400 left, because these aren't too hard to get. So I might as well. And then once we have like 400 or 500 and we don't have a mythic, I'll probably put the legendary back on. I'm also kind of deciding whether or not I want my drops team to still have their swords. I think I'm just going to bite the bullet and keep the drop swords on them. Just because in the long run I think it'll be better, but it just it's annoying because I just don't have nearly enough swords right now. Alright guys, we got Armament 4 on this guy, and now we're going to go level him up. And once we level him up, let's see here. He should be probably on the team. Here he is, Mr. Gangster. There we go. Let's level him up. Spin for 3.5 hours. Not too bad. But we should be able to max level him pretty fast. Might as well, actually, while we're here, just put on the XP guy. And just a little XP potion, because why not as well? We have 60 of them, yeah. So we definitely can make a bunch of those. Nice. Alright, guys. He is max level Armament 4 with the 28% sound bandage on, with Overlord doing almost 100 million. If you look, he is a little better than these guys, of course. I don't know which one's better, if it's this guy to have on or if it's the commander's hat. I honestly have no idea. But he's better than these two guys, which is nice. Well, that guy is 5, this guy is 3, that's why he's a little bit worse. But we do need to get this guy up eventually, maybe. I'm deciding whether or not I actually want to level these guys up, because the update will be in a couple days. New world, I can just spin there. So I think what I'm actually gonna do is, we have how long? It's actually, we're already in the world. We have almost 5 hours. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a couple of raids, a couple of dungeons, probably no defenses really. But a couple of raids. I will be probably still doing the Bizarre Desert. I don't know. I don't have this sword. Actually, let's just try this one right now, because I do want the other swords. I did get a Bizarre Desert sword, and it was for luck, if I do believe. This one? Yeah, it's for luck. So I don't really want that. Let me also just use damage, because I don't really need anything else. But I'm just gonna sit here, do a couple of raids. I'll probably stick to the Bizarre Desert, or the other one that gave me the pluck sword, so I can get some materials for them. I'll probably do a couple of dungeons, probably not too many, and probably AFK the where is it, the Sand Empire, I think, the avatar, the Mihawk avatar, just so I can get some money and also maybe even get it. So that's actually probably what I'm going to do now until the guy is ready, and then we can see what our DPS is looking like and everything. Right now our DPS is looking like 1.34 billion, which is, I think, worse than before. I think it's simply because this doesn't affect it. Yeah, that doesn't affect it. I think it's simply because our best guy is being prestiged again. We also can use our guardian, sorry. Boom, and then we're at 1.38, so a little bit of an increase. So I'm hoping to get this number to maybe 3, maybe this number to 1.5, and then I think that will be a successful video. But like I said, I'm gonna go over here to the Mihawk, grind him for a couple hours, go do some dungeons, raids, all of that stuff, and then once we're done, we can see what our damage is and everything like that. Hopefully we can get a couple more swords, because we've only, I think, gotten literally just this one since we started. So if you guys know any easier ways to get swords, let me know. Actually, we have 2. That's good to know. If you guys know any easier ways to get swords, let me know. I've done a couple of medium dungeons, haven't gotten anything there or anything like that, so I'm really not too sure how to get swords a little bit easier. Yo guys, what is up? We have been grinding for a decent bit. As you can see, we do have 22 trillion, and we do not have this guy yet. I couldn't find Mihawk. He wasn't, behind the map on his boat, at least that I could find, so I'm not really too sure where he is. Sand Empire, yeah. Bizarre Desert, we've beat this guy. Or I guess Z Hills. I don't even know where we are. We're at Z Hills, actually. Yeah, because I couldn't find that guy either. Right. I couldn't find the guy at Bizarre Hill. He was supposed to be, like, right behind the star this way. Or maybe that way or something like that. On the Discord, it shows that he's over here. Like, right here. If it would work. Like, right here. But he's just not here. So I really don't know. At least that's what the Discord picture shows, that he's supposed to be right here, and he is just not right here. So I really don't know where he is. If you guys know where he is and where Mihawk has been located to, let me know in the comments. But we should be able to go over here. Prestige, boom, there we go. And he is level 3 now. I imagine level 3 is probably the max. It looks like it is max, which is nice. We can also we'll put that guy in there in a minute. Let's see here. Equip best, we're at 1.61 or 4 billion. Nice. So we did hit the goal that we wanted to. The guy is doing probably a pretty decent bit. Let's put this guy in, not there. Gangster, there we go. No. There. Why does it say fuse? But select on that one? Doesn't make sense. It's because they're all locked, isn't it? I think so. I think so. Yep. Okay, so that was the problem I was having the other day too. Alright, so we can put that in there, but we did hit the goal. Now I'm just going to wait overnight. All that stuff, blah, blah, blah. But we did make a decent bit of progress, which is nice. I think I'm not going to worry about the God of Ninja. I think I'll just wait, because the update should be in 3 days. So then we can just move on to that. I think now though, what I'm gonna do is just use my guys and probably not even AFK open overnight. I think I'm just gonna sit there and just farm up the avatar in the area. It doesn't really matter which area, but I'm just trying to get a bunch of money, so I'll probably just sit there at Bizarre Desert or Z Hills actually. I don't even know what the avatar here does, but he's the only one I can find. So I'm probably just going to sit here on this guy, get a whole lot of money, just so whenever the next update comes, I can sit there AFK overnight and everything like that. But I think that will do it for this 12 or 24-hour grind video. I'll probably put 12. Because, I mean, we did play for 24 hours, but a lot of it was AFKing this time. We did do a decent bit of dungeons and stuff like that as well, though. And I think I will continue to probably do the raids and the dungeons a little bit. Probably not defenses. If you guys think defenses are worth it, let me know in the comments if the sword is good and everything like that. And then, next update, we should be caught up at least a decent bit. We still are missing a butt ton of swords. We do definitely need more. I think that is, like I said, the best thing that we're missing out on, like the most important thing we're missing out on for our damage. But I think that will do, guys. If you guys did enjoy this video and want more 24-hour grind videos, next update and everything like that, let me know in the comments below. Please like, subscribe. I catch you guys in the next video. Peace.